and welcoming Heather Chase from the Local Grocer. Good morning, Heather.
Hi, Kelly.
I feel like we're having the health hour.
I know. I was excited to see that I was following Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. That's fantastic news about the yoga.
Yeah.
But you guys also have some fantastic news yourselves. So tell me what's going on at the Local Grocer.
Well, we're expanding into the Artisan Gallery. So a lot of you who live here may have noticed, the Artisan's Gallery has been empty for a couple of years. It's a nice big building. So we have some really exciting plans.
That is a gorgeous building.
It is really gorgeous. It's yeah. So we're really excited.
Great. So what's going to go in? What's going to be happening? Is the front desk going to move? Or?
Well, lots of stuff's going to happen. The cafe is going to expand. We've been kind of running out of room in the cafe, and during lunch, and it's kind of just a little small, a few tables kind of thing. We're like, well, let's make a real cafe here, So that's going to expand. We're going to probably change the menu a little bit. We're going to be changing up the smoothie menus, potentially doing juices to order. Well, we'll keep your favorite. No, Funky Monkey's days. Yeah, Very Berry's days, but yeah.
Oh, good.
Some of the, and it'll basically get a little bit bigger, the menu, just a few more offerings, just to kind of shake it up. It's been the same menu for 3 years since we opened, so we're like, okay, well, let's get some new stuff in here.
Isn't that so cool for you guys, though? Because, you came into the shop, how many years ago did you take over?
3, just
3 years ago, and it became the Local Grocer, and it's become such the popular hotspot. I mean, I was just in there a couple days ago. It's the busiest I've ever seen. Like, I could barely get to the counter. I was like, what is going on? People are finding out. You got to stop coming on the show.
No, it's good. It's good.
Oh, it's great.
Well, that's why we're expanding. Yeah, so we just kind of found that, we just have these little tables, so it's hard for groups to come, or, like, oh, I'm going to meet my girlfriends for lunch, and it's kind of hard to know you're going to be able to get a table these days, that kind of thing. So we kind of reached the point where we needed to expand that.
You have something in every nook where you in your current space.
Every space is like packed. We're kind of like, okay, where else can we? No, we really can't do anything else here.
But you guys have brought in some great lines into the store. Not to mention all the great produce and stuff and the cafes you mentioned. But you have the vitamins that I've been loving. The New Chapter vitamins that have just been doing wonders for me. But you also have holistic stuff. You have that. To whatever your ailment, that you can find something.
Right. We have all sorts of natural personal care, for body care. As we know, our skin is the largest organ, in our body, so it absorbs everything we put in it. So we have all sorts of different lines, from inexpensive to a little bit higher end.
Or Alba.
Yeah, the Alba. Yeah,
I really like that stuff.
We carry that, and
it's affordable. The Alba stuff.
Yes, it's very affordable, and we also have Derm E, and they have a wide spectrum, so very affordable lines, and then it kind of goes up as some more expensive ingredients get in, some different type of phytochemicals they're adding, and also we carry Weleda and all sorts of other things for personal care. But of course, in our urban supplement line, lines have really expanded over the last 3 years. So we're kind of busting at the seams in those areas too. In the produce area, we're always kind of like, especially in the summer when it's local produce season.
Now they have a whole upstairs too, don't they?
Yeah, there's actually 3 floors.
Oh, wow.
And so we're going to expand. So everything's going to kind of move down a little bit. We'll still keep the register and the desk at the cafe, but we'll have another main register. But you'll be kind of a main entrance in the Artisan's Gallery, where that is now.
Yeah.
And then we're going to expand our green goods section, so the non-food items, and we're going to be adding things like yoga wear and yoga mats, and to be on that, and pads and things like that.
That really is the trend that I'm seeing for so many companies, is not only being aware environmentally and protecting your consumers with better products, is that to really become encompassing of health.
Well, there isn't a way to, and then things like water filters and all sorts of different things. Cotton, organic cotton sheets, perhaps, or we're still kind of deciding on the final lines.
If you need a tester, I'm your woman. Anything you need tested, I'm good.
So we're going to be expanding that, and that's kind of going to be upstairs. And the really exciting part for me is that we are going to, on the main floor, create a really big studio. So that we've been really wanting to do more with educational events, classes, workshops. I always have people say, oh, why don't you teach a class on this? And it's like, where am I going to teach a class? Because the cafe is so small and it's right in the market, so it's hard to do anything until the market closes. So we're like, well, let's create an educational space. So it's going to be a big studio. So everything from yoga.
Fantastic. No way, really?
Yeah, dance, yoga dance, which I do, and journey dance, like Lisa Holcomb.
Oh, Lisa's great.
And and as well as, so there's going to be some like movement and workshops and things like classes and events and things like that happening.
That really is exciting.
Yeah. But also educational events like lectures. Yeah. We want to bring in some visiting, lecturers and do workshops and everything. I mean, I'd be really excited to teach some classes. This is
going to be like a little mecca, like a little hotspot of health.
That's been, that's been a dream of mine.
Because your background, you're a nutritionist as well as a herbalist.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and folks, you can still get Heather on a one-to-one. They just need to call in. You're going to be super busy nowadays.
Yeah, but well, the plan too is, the herbal medicine's like a big, passion of mine. I've been an herbalist for almost 20 years now, and right now in my space, I don't really have a good office space. So now I'm going to be able to create a good office space so I can do consults with people on different health issues and things like that. With using herbal medicines and botanicals and supplements and things to help with those, and but also upstairs, I don't know if you've been up there, but it's a beautiful space. It's all glass windows.
I was up there when the Artisan Gala was still going on. But
well, we're going to be creating some practitioner spaces. So there's going to be 6 offices up there total. And one of them is going to be mine, and then I'm renting out office spaces.
Really?
So if there's anybody who's interested in, locally renting studio space, and it's everything included, you basically write me one check a month, and
sweet.
As far as all the bills and are taken care of. The heat and electricity and the security and the trash and the recycling, and of course we're green, so you can know that all of that kind of stuff is going to be done in as ecological way as we can.
So when's the big opening?
Well, we're hoping for June. We're already going. We're like this close to the building permit and all that kind of stuff, and then we're going to be going ahead with that. So
that is huge news. Congratulations.
Yeah. So we're really excited. So you'll be able to take a class and then go to the cafe or get a smoothie or a fresh squeezed juice.
Hey, can I sleep in my office?
Yeah.
I'll just sleep there, and then I'll do yoga in the morning, and then you guys can make me a funky monkey shake, and I'm good for the day.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
So you will have some office space open that you wanted to mention. How do people get in contact about that, as well as
hop on our website, nhlocalgrocer.com,
which is up on the screen right now,
and the contact information is right there. So there's an email there and a phone number there. That's probably the easiest way, rather than and they can just give me a ring. And right now we're in the building phase, so sometimes it's hard to know for sure until you see it. Right now there's only a couple offices that exist there, but we're building more, and we're really excited about that. It's going to be a really beautiful space. It's such a beautiful building.
It is.
And those back spiral staircase with the
tree.
Yeah, with that tree. The wrought iron tree.
It is really gorgeous. It's
locally handmade. Too. So
you can tell some artists were in there.
Yes, and the building itself, Don Johnson, he's just a craftsman. So the building itself is beautiful. It'll be a beautiful place for that.
And let's just talk real quick about the location, so they can find, if they want to get a Local Grocer now, which you're still open, of course, with all the full stuff.
We're still open right through, and we have the organic market, the bakery, lots of gluten-free on the menu, on the cafe, as well as the bakery. And
it's right on Route 16.
It's right on Route 16.
Right across pretty much from the Stonehurst, right?
Yep, right by the moat.
And right past Northway Bank as you're heading north on 16. Look on the left, because it's a little bit of a drop down out there on the left.
You'll see the sign. It's like a bright chartreuse green sign, and you just go down on the left there. It's a big red building.
Good.
And we're there, so.
Well, I'm so excited for you. Thanks so much for sharing the news. I can't wait to see the new space, and of course I'll see you in the regular, the space you're already in already. But I appreciate all the information, Heather. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're going to take a look at the ski report, so don't go away.